Hey everybody, it's good to be with you today. If you're new to me, my name is Brentan, and today we're gonna do a chair yoga sequence for the spine. So when you're ready, go ahead and start with your feet flat on the ground, right underneath your knees, so that you can feel that the angle of your knees is about 90 degrees. And to begin with, we'll come up as straight as we can. And so you can even kind of rock your pelvis forward and maybe backward a little bit, just so you can try to assess for yourself where is a completely upright position. And then feeling yourself nice and lifted with the skull drawn right up over the shoulders up over the hips. We're gonna see if we can isolate some movement in the neck. And in order to do that, we're gonna need to hold the torso really, really still. So keep the torso really still and simply let the chin draw down through center. And see that you didn't move your shoulders, you didn't move your ribs or your spine with that. And we'll just start to take some shoulder or some neck movement. So now we can roll the right ear over to the right shoulder. Just taking a little side stretch through the neck. When you're ready, you can rotate the nose down to the right armpit. So now you're adding rotation. And you can roll in and out of that rotation a few times if that feels good. If anything feels tender, always feel free to do a little self-massage. I always like that. And then when you're ready, you can start to roll the head back and over to the left. And again, trying to keep the torso nice and still. From here, we can add that rotation, turning the nose to look down at the armpit. And doing it a few times, rolling the nose forward, and then rolling the nose down, feeling free to pause in any little sticky bit. And then letting the chin roll down through center, and going again. So right ear to right shoulder, then right nose down, or the nose down rather, not the right one. And then rolling the nose forward, roll the head back and around to the left. Trying to keep the torso really still, add that rotation, turn the nose down to the armpit. And then rolling down in front. Taking the head to perch right on top of the shoulders. Again, feeling the soles of the feet press flat. If you can feel a little bit of tension, a little bit of charge through the legs, that'll help you hold a little bit of tension and charge through the whole torso. And that's again what we'll be looking for as we reach the arms forward without disturbing the torso. So feeling the ribs draw in, feeling the navel draw back and up, feeling the arms draw into their socket. And now just trying to isolate some shoulder blade movement. See, can you take your shoulder blades together without moving your ribs or your spine? And then can you lift your shoulder blades up? And then can you take them away from each other? And then can you take them down? And then can you bring them in? Now, can you take them away from each other? Can you take them up? Can you take them towards each other? Can you take them down? Let's do this one more time. Take the shoulders up. Take the shoulder blades away. Take the shoulder blades down. Take the shoulder blades together. Take the shoulder blades away, up, towards each other, and down. Good job. Go ahead and cross your hands, grab your opposite shoulders, and we'll work out through the upper back a little bit here. So first we'll flex the upper back and round the chin in, and then we'll rotate over to the right. So that's gonna feel like you're kind of curling your right armpit towards the right hip, and you're bringing the left shoulder towards the right knee a little bit. And now we're gonna see, can I come out of that rotation? So I'm gonna pull my left shoulder to stack over my right shoulder and take a side bend over to the right. So I'm turning that twist into a side bend. And now I'm gonna lean back into a little extension, a little chest up. And I'm gonna go into my side bend over to the left. I'm gonna roll my right shoulder down for a little rotation. And then I'm gonna come back to center with the chest down, spine flexed. So let's see if we can do that in circles. Can I rotate into a little twist over to the right? Then can I open the left shoulder and take a side bend? Then can I roll back? And side bend to the left. Roll the shoulder to the knee. And then flex the spine forward. and come all the way up. From here, we can take the hands now down to the pelvis, a couple of pelvis tilts forward and backward. So now feeling the whole spine mobilize with this. And then the last place I'll have us play today, we'll start with the spine nice and uplifted, and we'll work on a little spinal side bend. So from here, I'm gonna let the left arm go down by the side. And so if you have like armchairs or, you know, the things on the arms, the arm support, then see if you can either reach outside or kind of thread through. So find a good space for you. And basically what we need to do here is we need to hold our legs nice and stable so that the pelvis doesn't move. And it's really gonna want to move. So this is actually gonna tone the legs as well as mobilize the upper body. But here I'm gonna let the head actually guide it. So I'm gonna take my left ear down to my left shoulder. And as if the crown of my head is now wanting to go to that side, I'm gonna start to lean over. And the more I start to lean over, the more variation my pelvis wants to take, but I can't let it. I have to be nice and stable as I let the left arm reach down, reach down, reach down. And then I'm slowly gonna come back up. And I'll take the other side, but first I want to feel myself nice and neutral here. Preparing to go over to the right, it starts with the head. So the right ear drops down to the right shoulder. And as if the crown of the head is now leading the movement, I'm gonna start going sideways. And the more sideways I go, I'm just trying to be nice and loose and limber in the upper body, but my lower body has to be really still, and it's gonna feel good when I'm done because now my legs are adapting to this new load. And then I come up and I'll see, do I want to do it again? Left ear down, here we go, over to the side. If you want, bend your right arm and start to reach it across the body to kind of finish that range of motion through the side waist. And then draw yourself on up and then over to the other side. Nice, easy does it. Thanks so much for joining, you guys. As you come up, just a nice little stretch. Even if you wanted to get out of your chair and stretch a little bit, that might feel nice too if you're in that position. And then the next time you need a little pick-me-up at work, stop by here because I have other videos as well. Thanks for joining. Bye, you guys.